The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Victory! Victory Monday!
Let's go!
You are looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star of Frisco. It is fall is in the air. It's 72 degrees. It feels like 72. The high is 82. The low tonight is 61 degrees. And if you ain't eating cheese and drinking Kool-Aid, you do not need to listen to the show today because we serving cheese and drinking Kool-Aid. Let's go, fellas.
Woo! You know, I'm going to say this right quick, and I ain't got nothing else to say.
Come on now.
I'm serious. Jesse, Kurt,
yes,
Shannon. Is something wrong with me?
Yes.
Because
no. That's it. That's it. Yes. Go ahead, Shannon. He said what he had to
Now,
say.
the reason I'm saying this is I can get one interception, and you may think it's a fluke. I can get two interceptions, like, man, that's just a freak accident. I can get three interceptions. You know what? I'm going to really test because I got a better receiver this game. But when they get to 4, 5, and 6, and you still throwing at this cat, ain't something got to be wrong with the quarterbacks?
And you backup even challenges. And you know that dude was like, I got this dude. I got this dude. Oh, Lord, where'd that come from?
And I'm saying to myself, I laid money on the show we did last night. I said, I bet you Belichick won't do that. I bet you Belichick won't do that. Now, y'all want to get in on this bet?
We'll see.
I don't know, man.
I want to know what happened to all your hair on your head. And you
This in remember of Kurt going through his thing, man.
You don't need to remember
So
that.
I said, how he's so triumphed and how he's looking so youthful now and everything.
What really happened? Your barber screw up and nick you somewhere?
No, what it is, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to shave twice. Okay, and this was
up top,
my
down,
sixth or
and down low.
So this is like the fifth or sixth game. So, I like your tweet where my man, you say got wet. What's it?
Don't go down that road.
What
You're not supposed to do that till Friday. It's
Right,
Monday. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But he tweeted that, and I was getting ready to do his show. Like, I can't say this or that. But anyway, hey, let's do this, man. That's all I want to say.
So you shaved your head now, and then you're going to shave it again when?
I'm going to save it 4 more games, and then I can last to the end of the season, without another shave. Because, I'd be looking junky, man.
Did you go to Jay Henry's barbershop to do that?
No, I did that one. I did that one on my own.
Did you?
But
got a guy here says there's a shrine to you, Jay Henry's.
let me say something.
Why you want to talk about the shrine that you got at Jay Henry's in Orlando?
I'm just want to say this. All right. Jay Henry, good man. I want to say this. How long? In my day, after about the second week or the third week, that kid would have been getting respect. What is it about this new league that they're not going to respect this kid? Diggs. What is it about this new league?
I mean, they tried to throw the ball away yesterday, and he damn near
that's what I'm saying. What is it? Jesse, help me.
I hope that they keep throwing at him.
Lord.
I don't.
And they try to double move, and he still was running with him.
I don't want them to have intelligence. I don't want them to have intelligence. I want them to be arrogant and cocky and think, you know what? Who the hell is he? We don't respect him. I'm gonna throw at him, and I hope that they do. I hope that they do.
Let me ask you this: does he have the talent and speed to make up for initial mistakes and catch up and do it, or is he baiting guys? Is he?
That was a question that was. I think Brian Broaders brought that up about a week or so ago, and the question was, did Trevon Diggs have closing speed? Because the elites, right? Your Reeveses, your Deions, those type of your Ramseys have that closing speed. I think that was kind of answered yesterday. I'm not saying that he can run with Tyreek Hill. It's not me that can run with Tyreek Hill or can run with, those type of guys. But you ain't just dusting him. You ain't just smoking him and leaving him in the dust like that. And he showed yesterday, when the ball is up, I have recovery speed because that ball was a well-thrown ball, and he was beat. But he kicked into that other gear that clearly I don't have because I would have been just beat. But and then the great part about it wasn't just the recovery speed. It was how many times have we seen cornerbacks just go up and just try to knock it down or fumble with it. Like he went up and he
snatched.
It was so
hands.
clean.
Hands.
It was like he was the receiver. And I know he has a receiver background, but man, it's just impressive what he is doing right now.
Is he in that conversation now with Jalen Ramsey? Is he one of those guys? Is he that dude? Or do you still need to see a little bit more?
To put him, do I think okay. I don't want us to. We live in this recency thing, right?
You need some consistency, right?
Right. And
give me 6 more games.
To put him in that conversation.
What does he need to do? Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey's been in that conversation for the last couple of years. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Him and that kid at Miami.
Xavier Howard.
Yeah.
I mean, so what he's doing right now, what Trevon Diggs is doing right now is special. It should be celebrated. It should be honored, whether that's weekly, monthly, and maybe by the end of the year, he's in that conversation. He's in the conversation now, but awarded Defensive Player of the Year if he continue at this rate.
Yes.
But when you start saying, is he in that category? You got to put a little bit, like he only got 17 games in. Like literally in 2 years, he's played 17 games. So to put him in the category of he is Ramsey-esque or whoever, I and maybe just a former player in me, I just say like you got to do a little bit more before I put you in that category.
Just keep doing it, right?
But you just got to keep doing it. But I don't want people to say like, oh, you're hating it. I'm not saying that right now, presently, as we
just
speak,
bringing it true.
Right now, he is special. He is on the trajectory to be put in that conversation, to be put in that Jalen Ramsey type category of being a lockdown or shutdown or whatever kind of corner you want to call it. But I just think before we just start throwing guys into that, we just have this thing that we do now. Everything has to be, is he GOAT? Is he elite? Is he this? And it's like,
settle down.
He just got here. Like he just got here. You know what I'm saying? Like literally he just got here. And he's having a fantastic season. And I think that should be celebrated.
So you just made an excuse for the dummies that keep throwing at him. He just got here. Let's just keep throwing to him so we can make him great.
Right. There we go.
You talk about his speed. Diggs now has 2 of the top 20 fastest speeds timed this year in the defense.
And that's my question. What was I'm asking everybody.
That's league wide?
Because
league wide, yeah. He hit 21.
What did he run at the combine? Because I'm telling you,
the combine that year.
Well, okay, what did he run at anything?
They didn't have a pro day either.
So we don't know what he runs.
No, you don't.
So for somebody, Scout, Broadus, anybody to say, well, he's not that fast, and we keep seeing.
No, Broadus didn't say that. Broadus was just asking, does he have that elite speed or that?
Well, I heard him a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Saying he ain't got that. Well, you know what?
He reportedly was a 4.4, but it was never officially.
Let me say this. He did. Brian is right because Tyreek Hill and Deion Sanders. That's a different speed. So he is right. He is right because I promise you, Deion in his day would have spotted this kid and burnt him up. Yeah. So I see what. So I understand, but I'm telling you, and I'm gonna keep coming back. They tried to double move him. They tried to go across the field on him. And the thing about it, he's like a pitcher. He's like a major league ace. You better get him early because after a couple of series and he see what you're running,
right?
And what y'all call them pass routes when you have different formations off the pass route, the route tree. When he understands what you're trying to do, the concepts of the routes. He is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Is he following the top guy, or is he sticking to his side?
He was following Galladay earlier in that game. Yeah. They put him on Galladay earlier in that game as a kind of almost, all right, we're going to eliminate him and we'll deal with the other guys because they didn't have Slayton, they didn't have Sterling Shepard. So he was.
They better not
Galladay.
have Kadarius Toney next time we play him either. We better not have him. Lord Jesus,
he could be special, huh? He's got some moves.
And you spoke of him, man. You spoke of him.
Yeah, you give him the ball.
I'm gonna tell you something, Shannon.
What?
I'm a homer, so my heart is always open So I'm right now, man.
Got the
I went to
Cowboy-
sleep like at 4 o'clock, got up, started watching film again.
Got the Cowboys shirt on again today.
Every day. One lady walked by me and said, "How about them Cowboys? My shirt never goes off." I'm like the diehard Texas Ranger fan. I'm like, no matter what happened with the Rangers, I see like 20 people, the same 20 people every day at the store with they Ranger, different Ranger shirt, hat, something, shoes. So I'm putting on mine. Win, lose, or draw, bro. I'm putting on mine. I ain't gonna be like Jesse. I ain't gonna sell out.
Kurt,
Everybody got a price.
that ain't no lie, especially on this show. Kurt, what did you think overall about the performance yesterday?
Well, I thought that they, again, took care of an inferior opponent, which is a good team will do. They got off to a little bit of a slow start. I don't know if Dak admitted that he was in a bit of a fog, kind of memories of last year haunting him a little bit, but he overcame that, and once they got rolling, they got rolling. I mean, it helps that the Giants are falling apart, literally, but they look good.
But if there is anything to nitpick, and if you listen to the post game, Amari said it, Dak spoke a little bit on it, and when you look at our schedule, it is set up for us to be successful. If what the future holds and what we're doing right now is trending to what we're going to continue to do in the future, and the way our schedule is set up, and we went over this the other day, it is trending for us to first win the division and find ourselves in a good playoff spot. The thing that concerns me, and if we can call it being nitpicky or whatever, if I'm looking towards the playoffs, and the playoffs are going to consist of us having to beat two of whatever combination of these teams you want to talk about. Packers, Rams, Bucks, Cardinals, Niners.
I know where you going with this, brother. I know where you going with this.
You can't have the first half that we had.
Okay.
Because you throw interceptions
They're going to make you pay.
in your territory, you get to your red zone and have a sloppy fumble, they make you pay. And now you're looking at being down 14-0 quick. It's not like going up against the Booty Juice Giants, okay? When you go up against Aaron Rodgers, 9.99% of the time, you throw an interception on your territory, that's turning into 7 points.
Were they? It was just a matter of taking them lightly coming in, a little bit.
You can't.
The batted ball, that was just great athletic play.
But let me ask you this question, because in my understanding, I put that a little bit on Tyron, because if you know that we have a 3-step drop and we're trying to go out here, normally the big guys you cut.
Yeah.
Right? It's 1, 2, 3 set cut.
Hit him in the chest. Yeah.
So that he can either have to put his hands down or protect his knees or protect his ribs, and he can't get his hands up and make that play. But also, Dak has to see that as well and kind of get the pass over top. It's a great play. But it's those sloppy mistakes earlier in the football game. We saw it a couple weeks ago with the 3 fumbles by Dalton Schultz early in the football game. Those type of mistakes you can do against a bad football team like the Giants. You can do against, a bad football team like the Eagles. You can't do that against the Packers. I don't care home or away.
And more importantly, because what Jesse's saying is so true, and more importantly, we cannot, and I didn't notice, I listened to me. We give a 38-yarder, a 30-yarder. I mean, those are big damaging plays. You can be on that team's 40, and all of a sudden they sitting on your 40 or your 50 or your 30 or your 10. You can't do that. We still got time, and we're winning games while our defense is learning.
Right.
We're winning games. This is where the guys that are missing can be the difference makers, to keep, get an even better pass rush, to get an even better deal versus the run, to get this tightened up, because what if we had the bat down, like you said, and they scored, but then we come back and give a big 30-yard play on the next,
Those are game changers.
Those game changers, man. I'm like, so what Jesse's saying is true, and what Mick said earlier on the radio, man, we gave like 4 or 5 plays of over 20 yards. That normally creates a loss.
Yeah.
Coming down to the why where this thing is within 3 points. We just been beating it. You just been beating teams. We just been dominating. It's been like a college atmosphere. We just beating them and letting them hang around, and we'll beat them some more. But that ain't gonna happen as this thing get better and better into the year.
All right, let's take our hold that thought, Curtin. Sure, take our first break. What is the thought? What is tease it?
Well, I'm just kind of asking, going to that, is this something they're learning? And at this point, has Diggs kind of been bailing out this defense, or is his opportunities becoming because of what the defense is doing for him up front?
All that and more when we come back on the next segment of Hanging with the Boys.
Remember that, Jesse.
Victory Monday.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
The Cowboys way, where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships shows us what success looks like. Where turkey is always the second best part of Thanksgiving Day. Where we are all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans know it's our job to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way.
Copyright 2020, Bank of America Corporation.
How great would it be to travel to watch the Cowboys win on another team's turf? Pretty great. But honestly, just watching the game from anywhere but your house would be fun. Even a hotel bar with some guy named Phil from St. Louis who thinks Oakland still has a team. So whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com. Proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the show. Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holly, Nate Newton, Shannon Gross, eating cheese and drinking Kool-Aid all day long, probably all week long. Yeah. Check out the new Miller Lighthouse located outside AT&T Stadium where Dallas Cowboys game day traditions are born. Enjoy yard games, Dallas Cowboys cheerleader performances, beer gardens, and more. Game ticket required. For more information, visit attstadium.com/Miller Lighthouse. Kurt.
Hold on. Yep. Got to give some shout-outs. Gotta give some shout-outs. Gotta give some shout-outs, man. So I just love our people. Like our people are just the best, just super duper dope. And gotta give a shout out to my boy Emilio. He came out and hollered at me before going to the game. Gotta give a shout out to my guy Walter Dallas Burton. What's up, my guy? What's going on, my G brother? Thank you so much for all of your support. And I don't know, Chris, do you have it pulled up? Do you have this picture pulled up? We gotta show this picture.
We got a sign yesterday. That was pretty.
This picture.
We'll go with this one first. What are you doing right here?
All right, so let me explain myself.
No, what is you got to pee? You got a potty?
If you go pull it up, I get to explain myself. All right. So I can't remember who tweeted this. I think one of our people over in England.
England guy, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm squatted
down. I think it was
down.
Anthony, right? Was it Anthony?
No, it was a dude in England.
Yeah, I'm squatted down in the end zone, and for some reason, one end zone, they make you Chris can attest to this. I'm not making this up. They make you squat down on I think it's let me think which way this one is. North. This was the East Plaza end zone.
The big end.
They make you squat because when someone goes exactly where CD is, if everybody's standing up, the camera can't swing over and capture that shot, and they use that camera for one of the replay angles. So they make you squat. So I squatted, and I'm all the way down on the ground, and I see the ball coming, and I'm shooting this with my cell phone for our Instagram story, and I see the ball coming. I'm like, he's going to catch it, and he's going to run right over here. And he runs over, and as he's running, I start standing up, and I have my hand on my thigh, and then I realize, I can't stand up because of the camera, so I kind of stop. So I look like I got to pee really bad.
Dude, like when moms go, oh,
yeah,
like you do it like that, oh,
yeah. So that's that story. And then he flung the ball and almost like it went in between like that photographer to my right or left on the picture right there, and almost hit him in the face. But
and what's the other one? What's the other one, Chris?
Endo 14 was the one.
That one I look like I'm peeing.
Yes,
but that's not what I was doing. And for all of you to say, what am I wearing?
This is the next one.
Come on,
styling.
Yeah.
Look at us right here, baby.
Whoever that is.
Whoever you are.
DM all of us.
Please, whoever you are, we love you first.
Yes.
But please DM us, Instagram us, whatever.
Is there anything on the picture that we can identify with?
No,
or this kid?
Like I believe this is a guy that 2 weeks ago, I believe 2 or 3 weeks ago,
Look at that.
He hollered at me from the stands and said #1 show, and I think I videoed it.
Wow,
and I sent it to
man.
y'all.
Look at that, man.
I think that's him.
Wow.
DM me on Instagram, Shannon_PG. Because I want to meet up with you. We gotta figure something out. But for those of y'all listening and not watching, it's a sign with glitter that says "Listen to Hanging with the Boys," and it's got, what does it say? Nate, Jesse, Kurt, Shannon, and what's the little red thing?
You got us lined up just how we sit.
YouTube,
man.
that's
YouTube button.
most search show
Subscribe.
on YouTube. On Dallas Cowboys.
If you send
Network.
send that, like DM us. I want that. I want us to sign that for him and send it back, man.
Are we hanging in the studio?
Yeah.
Or send it back, whatever.
When they showed that on TV, I'm like, whoa, man.
They showed it on TV?
Yeah.
That was on the broadcast?
That was on the broadcast, bro.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, it was. It was on the broadcast, man.
That's pretty dope.
Huh. I just thought it was on the in-game feed, on the
It's
video.
on the
bro.
in-game feed.
No, it was on the broadcast.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
I ain't arguing with you today.
I'm just saying.
You look lean and mean
No,
today.
the reason I say broadcast because the shows we did last night. I mean, I know we're not nationally, but hey, he is on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah. That broadcast.
Yeah.
Well, whoever you are, thank you for the
Thank
love.
you very much, man.
Thank you.
There were a few fans that listened to the show in the stands yesterday, and one guy, I got to start writing these down on my phone so I can give game day shout-outs.
Yeah.
But there was one guy said he listens from Indianapolis. He can't call in because he doesn't listen live because of his work schedule, and I told him it didn't matter anyway because Chris got the phones rigged and he wasn't able to get through.
Oh, and shout out to
I
Troy.
had to go over there and talk to him.
Shout out to Troy, truck driver Troy from Vegas. From Vegas, he said he can't watch the show live because he's driving trucks, but he listens whenever he gets to his stop. So shout out to truck driver Troy.
Well, thank truck driver Troy.
Yeah. All right, Kurt, what was your question?
What was my question?
Jesus.
Diggs.
Oh, we talked about. Well, we were talking about.
Is he good?
Well,
or is the
that
defense
too, but
bailing
the
him out?
defense.
Oh, so you changed it?
Is it bailing out? Is he bailing out the defense?
That was part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of it. And then also, I wanted to follow up something you said in the break here, where
so
they haven't exactly.
You just gonna ask all the questions. It ain't even Kurt's
Somebody's
corner.
got to.
Oh, hey.
That's what I'm talking about, Kurt. Come with the spice on
Go
a
ahead,
Monday.
Kurt. Go ahead, Kurt.
But we talked about in the break. We were talking how they're not playing complete games. They have these lapses, that sort of thing. But right now, they're playing teams that can get away with it. They don't have any teams coming up that seemingly can take advantage of that. Is that you had said you're worried about this maybe being creating a bad habit?
Yes. Because whenever you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And whenever it becomes a consistent thing, they had a slow start against Carolina. They didn't play a good first half against Carolina. I'm not mistaken. Were we up by 1 point
tied,
or down by 1 point at the halftime?
We were down one.
Down 1 point against Carolina.
Yeah.
And, then they came back and just Carolina just didn't have enough to withstand the onslaught of what we had offensively. But I just don't – it can become a habit. You can begin to start slow in games and think, oh, we'll just turn it on. We're a second half team. Or, we got enough firepower, and you start reading the clippings, and you start reading the press, and you start reading, listen to what they're saying on Hanging with the Boys or all across the nation, and they're saying this is the most potent, powerful offense, around. I like to call this the how do you want it offense. How do you want, because they can give it to you any kind of way you want it. They make you cover every inch of the field offensively. But again, that doesn't make a difference when you're playing the Giants.
But
right?
Chris, didn't you tell me before the game that no one had scored on the Giants in the first quarter so far this season, as bad as they are?
Yeah, 0 points in the first quarter.
And we scored 3.
We scored 3. Yeah, that's the first 3.
We scored.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a silver lining, Jesse. Don't pee on my parade. I'm eating cheese and drinking blue Kool-Aid.
I can say we should have had 14.
We
had Schultz drop the touchdown.
Oh, man.
And then we had the
Right
fumble.
in the hands, Dalton.
But see, like, those are 3 plays in the first half where you, like, a drop touchdown, a fumble snap, and an interception.
So you could have scored 60 points, 61.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that you can't take those opportunities for granted.
It's just something on like you said, they're still learning how to finish games, and then maybe this is something they're still learning too. Is this on the coaching staff to keep them in line? Is this Dak and the other leaders?
All of the above. Coaches have to continue to hammer it home.
Great question.
Like Mike McCarthy has to make this an emphasis. Dan Quinn, Kellen Moore has to make this an emphasis. We have to come out and be sharp. We have to come out and have our awareness up, and then we have to close out games because we can't do this thing where we're letting people back in games because you just never know. And my thing is that I don't want this to become a habit because we think, yeah, we did it to the Giants and we did it to Carolina, and we'll probably do it again next week against the Patriots, and then we might have a little bit of a scuffle with the Vikings, but it's going to be tough against the Chiefs. I don't care how they're playing right now; they're always going to be a threat. It's going to be tough against the Cardinals, and for me, I'm not looking ahead. I'm enjoying the moment, but you peek ahead and you go, man, like we're going to have to play. The NFC is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Like the top 5, 6 teams, 7 teams in the NFC is going to be bananas. And we're not going to have.
Peel your bananas.
I doubt we have the number 1 overall seed.
Don't slip on the peel, Cowboys.
So if we don't have the number 1 overall seed, we're going to end up not having a bye. And again,
the peel. It's going to be bananas.
Hey, well, when you guys back in 91, 92, when you guys were trying to learn how to win, what was that? Did you have to learn how to first win and finish games?
No,
and
Jimmy took out a whip and beat us to death.
He
starved us on airplane rides back off the plane. We couldn't have no beer. He starved us. He threatened to take away the buffet for all the fat guys. He brutally and mentally hurt us to the point. But
imagine that in 2021, right? Imagine if a coach like, you're not eating on the plane. It would be crazy right now. Like,
it would be so funny because Jimmy would get on the plane. We would all get on the plane, right? And we would all be sitting there. We done lost a bad game, a game that he thought was bad, which was every game. Plane will take off. All of a sudden, you'll see as the plane taking off, he'll come rolling back. He couldn't wait till the plane to get to level. So he come rolling down fast as he could, holding on to the seats. Don't you serve a soul on this plane.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'd be like, Coach, regardless of what you think, we just played a 4-hour game here, bro. And I'm looking at him like, my mouth white, my lips wet. Like, whoa. He look at me, that's his thing. And I wanted to just jump up and mess up his hair, but I know I got cut. But anyway, he would do that, man. And so we like, well, can we at least get a beer? So we touched him. He said, no beer either. And then about 30 minutes later, they'll start serving us. I'm like, thank God. A dude would have dried up, I was 800 pounds. But anyway, nah, man, you can learn. You can learn. Troy would give us a look. We get in a certain situation where, we need to do something special, especially me. I was always the whooping boy. Let's not jump off sides. And he wouldn't be looking at nobody but me. We don't need any holding calls. Now, I ain't had a holding of 8 games, and he'll be looking at nobody but me. So I was like the whipping boy, you know what I'm saying? But it got the whole team to focus. And we, like yesterday with that 98-yard drive, that is how you build on that. Right or wrong, Jess? Yeah. That is how that is how. Remember the big moment we was talking about a couple of weeks ago? That moment was right there. They needed to do that, and they did that.
It's
and
you heard Zeke talking
moment. Mojo moment. Yeah, you can learn that, man. But I went to the schedule here. The Patriots is going to be a bulldog fight.
It's going to be a good one.
Because I think Coach Belichick, and Jesse, I want to know what you think. Kurt, I definitely want to know what you think.
What about me?
He do not want them to run that football. I promise you. Belichick saying, you know what? They got some hellacious receivers. Okay. My corners are okay, but they ain't what they used to be. But the Cowboys they're not going to be two-dimensional on me. I don't care what they've been doing to other teams. And I may be wrong, he may try to segue the pass. I want your thoughts on that, Jess, but you're not going to have a two-way go on him. And that number 7, they ain't throwing at that kid, man. So the Patriots, that's going to be where it starts, brother. Because he's not going to ask his quarterback to win the game. He's going to ask him to put him in the right hands.
We're talking about them later in the week, Nate.
Okay,
Why are you
Victory
trying?
Monday.
This is Victory Monday, and I don't know what. Listen, I don't know what.
Y'all brought up the schedule and said it was easy. I'm not saying it.
Who brought it up? You brought it up.
Not easy.
No, y'all just said it.
Nobody said easy.
You know what?
I said it's favorable.
It's not favorable.
I don't know.
It is favorable from
It's
here on
not
out.
favorable, man, because Denver lost yesterday, and they gonna be hot and fish and grease mad. So we got a bye week after.
Hey,
but you know what? I ain't going to argue with you.
I don't know what Chris is doing back there. I don't know why.
with
We ain't taking calls today, but he picked the phone up, and it's Columbus Day, and he said there's a very young gentleman on the phone.
From Columbia.
That
Only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace.
Chris, would you like to introduce the caller? We don't do this, so don't light up the phone lines. Why did you even do it? Why did you pick the phone?
Stop ringing.
Well, that's every day.
That's true. It is every
Who do we have on the phone, and do their parents know they listen to this show? Because they probably need approval.
Yeah, this is Jacob from Grandview, Texas. He's 13 years old. He's a super big Cowboys fan. He wants to talk to you.
Okay, in the school today, so he all right.
Yeah, Columbus Day. He's good. He's good. What's up, Jacob?
What's up, Jacob?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a big Dalton Schultz fan.
Me too.
You same as
Yeah.
Me too.
Same
Love
as my
the
boy over there.
Titans.
So how tall are you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
How big
Well,
a boy are you?
Yeah, because.
How tall are you? That's the best question you got.
But no, the reason I was asking because him and Shannon about the same height the way he sounds.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hey Jacob, how did you become a Cowboys fan? Let's ask you that first.
Okay, my dad he's just been watching like all the games since like 2013 or way back. And then I've always like as a kid just been in the living room just watching it with him.
Yeah.
And I love the team.
That's awesome. And
Since 2013, that's it's years ago. That's a long time.
Jacob lived a long time.
Jacob was 4. So Jacob, how in the world did you start listening to this show?
He also started watching this show. For
number one show.
Number one show.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Is this good parenting?
So
or bad
the
parenting?
parent in the background, yeah. Way to go. Tell your dad, way to go.
What's your dad's name, Jacob?
Billy.
Billy. Well,
Billy what?
Billy Ho?
Billy Capel.
Billy
Capel.
Well, tell Mr. Billy we said thank you for letting you listen to the show. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, and tell him thank you for him also.
Hey, Jacob, you think we're gonna beat the Patriots?
Yeah, we're gonna destroy them.
Yeah, I like it.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was a great call. Thank you, Jacob, and you call back anytime. Let Chris give you the. What's that?
Said thank you, guys.
You got it, Mr.
absolutely.
Billy.
All right, Mr. Capel.
Thank you, sir.
Love you.
You ever go to Capel Deli?
Yeah, this is Billy.
I said, do you ever go to Capel Deli, Mr. Capel?
Yeah, this is Dad.
Okay, all right.
All right, Pops. We appreciate it.
We appreciate the kid a little smarter than Dad. Anyway.
That was awesome.
Hey, let me tell y'all. You know what?
We got to go to break. Tell us when we come back from break.
Oh, man.
Chris, thank you for doing that.
I don't think the Patriots going to ever
That
have a
brightened
two-way.
my day. I don't know if if that's a good idea to let him listen to the show, especially on Fridays. Hopefully he's in school. But thank you.
He gone and he ain't on the computer. Is this? He ain't gonna do it.
He's off.
Listen when Chris started. The phone's ringing again. All right, hey, let's take our first break. When we our second break, when we come back, more cheese and Kool-Aid on Hanging with the Boys.
Drinking and wine, baby.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, yo quiero guacamole.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
It's game day. You know what that means. First, kebab prep. Steak, pepper, onion, steak, pepper, onion. Next, a counterclockwise lap around the room. Now the lucky grease-stained jersey goes on. And lastly, the dance. You know the one. This is a game day ritual no matter where you are. Whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com and keep the tradition alive and well. Hotels.com, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hi, I'm Clint Tillison with United Ag and Turf. When there's work to be done, a real workhorse can make all the difference. Like the Range Boss package. Our 5075E John Deere 75 horsepower tractor features a bell spear and loader and starts at $369 per month. And the price you see is the price you'll pay. No surprises. It works like a horse, so you don't have to.
Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com. Offer ends February 1st, 2021. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Now, let's get to work.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the show. Eating cheese, drinking Kool-Aid, and you can be the first to receive new offers, event info, and more when you sign up to receive text messages from the team. Text Cowboys to NFLDAL. That's 635-325 to receive 10% off your next Pro Shop order. Message frequency may vary. Message and data rates may apply. And since Chris started it, we don't normally take calls on Monday. We normally don't go to the phones, but in honor of Columbus Day,
only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace.
Let me tell you something.
Chris started
to
it.
hang up on to get a line around here.
We found the guy with the sign.
Let's go.
We would like to welcome to the show Tommy.
Tommy.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
What's up, bro?
Hey, y'all.
Man. What's up, my guy?
Not gonna lie, I didn't think anybody saw that sign. Like, I thought it was, like, I tried to yell at Shannon a couple times, and it looked like he was pretty busy, so he didn't really notice me. But I tell you what, man, like my fiance told me I was on the big screen for like a second. I was like, oh shit, that's why at the end you see me looking down. I was looking at her.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, that's awesome.
There you are, right there, man. That is
that's you.
Freaking out. Did you holler at me a couple of weeks ago? Was that
yes,
you?
I did. Yeah, the preseason game.
Yeah, I got a video of you saying we were the best show on the thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you start listening to the show, man?
Man, about 2 years ago. What was it? Jesse wasn't there yet, but it was the season right before Jesse
that's about
got
3
there.
4 years
about
ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, cool. Hey, Hakuna Matata, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, dude, I love y'all's show. It was really cool. I wanted to do a whole skit thing of like 5 different cards, but I was like, forget it. Let's
do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Yeah, I wanted to get Shannon's attention and give him the sign. I actually wrote on the back, love y'all show and blah blah blah. But yeah, again, couldn't get his attention. But it's all good. It's all good. This works too.
Yeah. So where do you live?
Dallas.
You're in Dallas?
Yeah, I'm from D-Town, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna link up with you. We're gonna get you to bring the sign, and we'll all sign it, and then I'll get it back to you.
That's for y'all. I wanted y'all to have that. It was more for like a gift.
Yeah, put that up in you. Put that up in you and Nick's office.
We'll bring it in here every time we do a show and hang it in the background. So you know what he just basically said is like, I like the show, but I don't want y'all's autograph.
I don't want y'all autograph.
Speak for yourself.
I'll bring something else for that. Okay.
That's what I said. Speak for yourself, because I know 2 people he want his autograph.
Yeah, you don't need mine.
Yeah. So.
But we want all of y'all. We appreciate that, man. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, when I saw this, someone tweeted to me, during the game it was going on, and I just started beaming from ear to ear with a smile, because that's awesome.
You know, other shows really think that they can stand up to the onslaught of the fans that you guys bring in. Come on, man. Which
of the other shows got signs made for them?
None.
That's what I'm saying. None, man.
None.
You know what? And they don't care.
Tell Derek Eagleton that. Yeah.
You just did.
Oh, you know Derek Eagleton.
You just did.
You just did. He's listening.
You just did.
Wow.
Hey, Tommy, thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy, I got a question for you, man.
Yes, sir, Mr. Newton.
I want you to do some research on Matt Judon. This dude is a beast, all right? He got 6.5 sacks. He got 12 solo tackles, man. He got a couple of hits for losses. And and so what do you think about we ain't talking about the Patriots.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry.
We're celebrating.
Hey, I love you, bro, and keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
I love y'all too. Y'all are the best.
Appreciate it, man. Keep listening. Thank you for listening.
I don't know what.
That's Tommy. Thank you, Tommy.
How did we get on the Patriots?
You
got on the Patriots. Only you.
We got 5 minutes left for Victory Monday.
I got to do one more shout out. It was a shout out
See
Monday.
that? He's shouting out at
Everybody. We got to just keep
shouting out. Shout out, Jess.
I got to shout out my homegirl, Shelby, call her Shells. She is another one of our loyal.
Mustang Shelby.
I'm not going to.
It's a Ford. We can talk about Fords.
No, Shelby, she loves to work out, tall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Built like a Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at you messed it all up. Mine started going.
Shelby
Built
had
like a nice truck.
Shelby had a great idea.
Okay.
Because we love our female audience as well.
Yes.
So Shelby had a great idea. She said that one day, at some point in time of this year, that we should have like a Hanging with the Boys ladies' night. And not an actual ladies' night, but all our callers.
Oh, what a night.
When we do our callers, it should be all female callers.
I'm down.
So I told her, I said, I'm bringing it up. I said, she told me, you guys should have a lady. I said, I'm bringing it up.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna eventually figure out which one we're going to choose, what week we're going to choose, and we're going to have a ladies' night.
We've had a couple people tweet us about merch, too. They want Hanging with the Boys gear.
Let's do it. We should just do it. We should.
It's Matt Judon, boy.
Stop, Nate.
Nate.
6'3".
We start slanging merch.
Out of Grand Valley State.
Nate, we're celebrating the show and the Cowboys' victory. Stop trying to jump.
Shout out to Henry Frederick. He is listening in Madrid, Spain.
Oh, my God. Frederick. He does a Michael Jackson, right? I think
he's been in the league 4 or 5 years.
Well, it's Frederick is Michael Jackson.
Yeah. He does a Michael Jackson impersonation.
Worldwide. Jesse brought the international audience when he came on board.
All right.
So, all right. We got just so Nate won't talk about the Patriots. We got like time for one more question. What do y'all want to talk about? Last question.
Last question.
Ask us a question, Jesse.
Dak?
Do you think Dak exercised his demons with coming back to this game? Today officially makes it
1 year.
The 1 year. Mm-hmm. You know, do you think and he dominates the Giants. He's won 8 games in a row against the Giants. Do you think he's done with that? Like that's behind him now?
I thought it was interesting that he did admit that he was in a bit of a fog and he had a little, memories were haunting him a little bit at the beginning, but boy, once was it the CeeDee Lamb pass that he said after that?
The touchdown?
That
was the squat.
Yeah.
That was a squat.
Maybe the squat did it.
Maybe the squat did. I'll tell you what, I did. I don't remember. It was at the beginning of the game. Chris was right next to me, and I think he got sacked. There was people around his feet. And he kind of got twisted a little bit, and I ain't gonna lie, I held my breath.
One
for a
guy
second.
grabbed his ankle.
That's the play. That's the play you're talking about. The safety Love came in and kind of almost like Gator rolled his leg a little bit.
Yeah.
I was kind of a little bit upset.
I was kind of like,
yeah.
And then when he got up, I was like, okay, I'm good. I think is this it? Oh nope, that's
just Dak highlights.
He had the split and he did the split and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man.
What?
What?
We were talking about.
Great thing. That was Dak. He always said he ain't think about it. He still tried to throw the ball because I'm like anybody else been like trying to jump, trying to make sure their feet right.
Right.
He still trying to throw the ball, so evidently he wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There it is, right there, Shannon.
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
Now I was going to answer Jesse's question. I think so, man. I think you can talk about how things don't bother you, and you can talk about how things, but when you get in the moment. You got to think about it a little bit, and I think going out there and doing what he did, man, tell you what, this dude's for real.
Oh, I know.
This guy, he's going to win one. He's going to win one.
I'm going to tell you who's for real.
I don't know when, but he's going to win
I never
one.
gave him his love. I never gave him that number 86. took a beating last.
Oh, he gets popped every
He
game.
And this dude is the old school tight end. I don't know how long he'll last, but he's an old school tight end, man.
He takes
and
hits.
he tries his best to block, and I mean, he get ragged around a little bit, but he bulldogging, man.
Hey, before we go, we talked about the defense earlier. This team, the Cowboys defense, you know, the Saquon deal was a little bit of a freak thing.
Right.
The Galladay thing was a little bit of a freak thing. The Daniel Jones was just
he freaked himself.
Was an
he
aggressive
freaked
hit.
himself.
But they've banged up every team that they've played so far this year. It seems like when they play these other teams, the other teams are leaving pretty. Are we giving this defense enough credit for being physical and like bringing it to these guys?
What did Terrell Basham say last week on your sideline? Didn't you do the sideline thing? The sideline sounds from the sideline?
Alex does that. Alex Lilly, yeah.
Okay, so Alex did the sideline things.
Mm-hmm.
What was the quote that they were screaming out in the sideline for the defense? You remember?
I don't remember.
No.
Run. Hit. Talk.
Yeah. Over and over and over.
Run, hit, talk.
Yeah.
Run, hit, and talk. And that's what you're seeing. This defense is running. It's hitting, it's fast, it's physical, and it has an attitude. And that matters. That matters.
And you haven't had that in a long time.
And it's contagious.
Culture change.
It's contagious. I'm telling you, it is contagious.
Guess what comes first? Run and hit. See, that ain't what we've been doing the last few years.
Yeah.
We just been
Talking a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And to your point, when you say it's contagious, unless you can watch it on TV all you want. Unless you're at the game, when Trevon made that pick, like, there's an energy, and you can feel it off the team, you can feel it off the crowd. Like, it's just like everybody gets so freaking excited, and it's like it's a game changer, man. Like, it shifts the momentum like that. And by the way, put some respect on my boy Anthony Brown's name again. Let's go. He finally caught one.
He gave
up. Tell you that's what great players do, though.
Kadarius Toney had 189 yards. I think Anthony Brown gave about 100.
It's okay. It's okay. He got a pick.
About 180 of them.
He finally found one. Hey,
shout out to Leighton Vander. Did you guys see Leighton Vander Esch when he made that big stop down by the goal line?
Yes, sir, man.
He got up and did the swipe.
Did he? No, I missed it.
He said he wasn't consciously doing it, but he did kind of.
He did the swipe. I respect it. That's your man. That's your homie. So
that's cool. I
respect it.
And then he did the howl, you know.
Yeah, he did the howl. Kurt, good seeing you. Jesse,
man, you know what?
Thanks for eating the cheese.
It was just good
drinking
to see
the
him
Kool-Aid
make
with
a
me.
big play and howl. It was for Leighton. I was so happy for him, man. He need to let his hair grow back because he looked like one of them cartoon characters. But I think we had a name for him during the show. I'll come in with it tomorrow, man.
Jabril Cox got wet.
He did. Cox was banging.
Yeah, hard and straight, baby.
Yes, Chris, thanks for that. That call brightened my day. Thank you for doing that.
What's the kid name?
Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob and
His
Billy.
dad, Jacob was great, but Dad,
Aaron, thanks for keeping Chris straight. Keep him straight on those phones. William, thanks for
thanks for
keeping
the
live
call-in
streams
guy.
up.
What's the guy with the picture?
Tommy.
Bro Will,
Thanks for representing.
get our
Tommy.
stuff straight
Bro
this week.
Will, get our stuff straight, man.
Don't be mixing our stuff up this week, Bro Will.
Let's go. Tomorrow, phone calls.
I think Eagleton's shoving himself.
888-855-2297.
Yeah, Eagleton giving him a little.
We want to hear
extra
from
jack.
you.
Yeah, I
The
think so,
show
man.
of the fans. Hanging with the boys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!